Welcome to the Michigan Runner Show. Join us each time as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great sport.
We're at the Riverfront Character Inn here in Flint, Michigan, on Saginaw Street, where the famous bricks are the home of the Crim Festival of Races. With the race director, Deb Kurtzner, and with Brian Barkey, former member of the board and the director of the Crim Training program. And what a history. Deb, let's talk a little bit about some of the things that you mentioned earlier today about the Crim fitness program expanding.
Well, we were invited last year to take our Crim race expertise down to our neighbors in the south, Oakland County. So we are working with L. Brooks Patterson and the folks in Oakland County to produce our first ever franchised Crim race, which is the Brooksy Way Half Marathon and 5K, which takes place on October 5th, 2008. And with that, we're also taking our Crim training program on the road, if you will, and Brian and Dory Barkey have been working to craft a program that will meet all of the Crim standards of our currently running Crim training program and take it on the road to Oakland County and to the Tri-Cities area.
Well, it's so exciting. I think one of the things I didn't realize, Brian, was how big it's grown since it started. And you mentioned those numbers. Can you repeat those for folks?
Sure. 1995 we started. It's our first year. 130 participants and 11 group leaders. 2007 we finished with 1,361 participants and group leaders in the program.
That's just huge. And you are expanding it so that people can continue their training and be able to run that half marathon too, right?
Yeah, that's right. We've looked for ways to get people to continue running after the Crim. We're fearful that everyone races to an event like the Crim and stops. So we want to get ways to incent them to continue running, and that's one of them. We're going to extend the training program for the Crim through to the Brooksy Way in October.
Well, Brian, one of my favorite events at the Crim every year is watching you come across the finish line with maybe one of the last groups, because you pick the people who are at the back of the pack. And when I started running, I was always at the back of the pack, so I appreciate what it takes to be there. And I don't know any group that's happier to finish than they are. Can you talk a little bit about what it's like to be a team leader?
Oh, it is absolutely a ball. I've done teams at the sort of the top of the fitness ladder, the middle and the bottom, and the enthusiasm at the bottom for me is worth it. These people usually have gotten this as a very distant goal, and none of them, when they enter the program, think they can do it. And they all have good reasons for doing it. When they get those good reasons accomplished, when they are able to do something they never thought they were able to do, it changes their life. And the enthusiasm is something that just keeps me warm all winter long.
Warm all winter long. Well, we're at the end of the winter, we think, right now, and we expect to see people out on the streets of not only Flint at 6 o'clock on Tuesday evenings, but Bay City as well. So we want to congratulate you, Brian, and you, Deb, for such a great program that's really starting to get some national recognition.
Thanks, Jenny. We appreciate that.
And thank you.
You're welcome.